Hi everybody, missed you. I've been MIA for a day and I have to laugh because I really think that the last couple of days have been all about learning for me. I have spent an inordinate amount of time trying to do some clerical things that I normally don't have to do myself. And the frustration level that I reached was one of, well, finally, I couldn't do anything but laugh about it. I mean, my drop boxes were down. I couldn't get them to sync up properly. I couldn't upload files, all of the little things that kind of make you crazy. And usually there's someone nearby that I can reach out to that'll help me out, but it just wasn't working out that way. So in the middle of all of it, I decided, okay, let's step away. And I decided to have a dance party. So if you hear some music in the background, just go with it because that's kind of the way the day has been. Hi, Debbie. Hi. I have to say that because I experienced so much frustration trying to get a couple of things done and I couldn't figure out how to do it, I finally decided that I needed to just go and sit and be still and think about what was happening for me. Why so much frustration over something so small? And it took me to a very different place. And it took me to a place of being really open and available and remembering that you learn from everything and from everyone. And I was learning from not being able to accomplish some task that this is something that just sort of really frustrates me and can just put me in a state, a mood, an unnecessary mood over something that really shouldn't be allowed to take me there. And so I sat down and I thought about who have I been learning from recently? And I thought about a conversation that I had with my daughter, Tiffany, when I started doing these videos. And she was giving me so many tips that were so valuable to me. And she said, Mom, you got to lose the filters. I said, but I like the little frames and the sparkles that go all around them. And she said, yes, you 9-year-old girls and 80-year-old ladies, okay? So lose the little filters. And I said, okay, all right. Immediately, I got rid of all the little filters and sparkles that I had on my videos. Then she told me, she said, Mom, when you do these videos, you are being more formal than most of us who really know you. And she said, you need to just get on there and be you. And I'm like, Tiffany, I thought I was getting on there and being me. And she says, no, not if we know you. And so I thought, okay, my daughter is telling me to be totally vulnerable, totally defenseless, totally authentic and connected to all of you. And I felt like I was doing that. But because she knows me so well, she knew that little bit that I was holding back. And I thought, there's opportunities for learning all around me. And today, the opportunity to learn about what frustrates me when I can't do something and can't get it right. And when I sat down and took that moment of time just for some clarity, what ended up coming was the conversation that I had with Tiffany that said, here's something else that I want you to learn. And I slid that right into the place of the frustration. And it just relaxed me. And guess what? My Dropbox is working. So the challenge for all of you is, what the heck is it that absolutely frustrates you when you're trying to learn something or get something accomplished? And where have you been able to learn something successfully before? I realize that I learn when I get humble. My daughter took me to that place where she said, Mom, this isn't the way that you do this. And I kind of got humble and thought, okay, I need to listen to her because she does this a lot more often than me. When I got humble and quiet and could take in that lesson, when I returned to the Dropbox, I was able to make it work. So, what do you need to bring in order to be able to put something out, to produce? What's the lesson and how do you learn? How do you make that happen? Or how do you allow that to happen without forcing it? Try not to be missing. I'm not going to go MIA on you guys. I'm going to come back. And now that my Dropbox is working, I'll be in a better mood. See you tomorrow.